Alright, welcome. I'm just going to quickly check my stream. Okay, my stream is up. It's looking good. Thank you for joining me. I would like to first apologize for not streaming in quite some time. I know the last time I streamed I brought up the fact that I recently got a job, so I just haven't really... just getting home from work has just been really... I've just been really tired and exhausted and haven't really been feeling like streaming because, again, tired and exhausted. But I want to change that. I work Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, so I'm going to try and stream for about 3 hours or so, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays when I get home. And weekends and Monday, Tuesday, I'm going to try and get a good 5 to 6 hour stream in on those days, assuming I don't have to do anything else. I might take a day off here and there to do something because I have other things in my life to do, like groceries, preparing for D&D games I'm running. I'm currently running 2 games. One's a lot more often than the other, but I like to be prepared for both of them. And I'm going to possibly be trying to start a new one with some people at my new workplace. Try and make some new friends. That should be fun. But that out of the way, I would just like to say I am going to continue speedrunning. I haven't given up on Pirate Queen's Quest speedruns yet, either any percent or 100%. I feel like I can get second place in 100%, and I also feel like I can get first place in any percent if I keep working at it. But I'm just not feeling them at the moment, so I'm gonna, for the next week or two, I'm going to focus on some casual gaming. I've chosen Deus Ex Human Revolution today because I've never beaten it. I've owned it since the year it came out, and I've never beaten it. And I saw someone getting to the end of Mankind Divided the other day. And I was like, you know what? I want to play that, but I should beat Human Revolution first. So that's going to be my main focus for the next few days. And I'm also going to go back and do some of the other stuff that I started and didn't finish, like Witcher 3, Tales of Berseria, other stuff that I just haven't been doing. Also, my brother, next in line, is currently... he works in the military, and he's currently off doing some exercise at the moment for the last couple of weeks, and I think for the next week or so. So, we haven't been able to do any of our co-op streams, like Borderlands 2 or Races. Once he gets... or FF14. Once he gets back to his house from that, we will be getting into that again. I think I'm going to discuss with him some sort of reward that the other person has to give someone whenever they reach 10 victories in our races. So currently I'm closest. I think the score is 6-4. Let me just alt-tab and check. Sorry about the music loss. The current scoreboard is... no, it's 5-4. Okay, the scoreboard is wrong. 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5-4. I've got to add Altered Beast to that. I haven't done that yet. So yeah. I'm thinking something small. Maybe whoever gets, every time someone gets to 10 victories, the other person buys them lunch or something. Nothing major. But yeah, once he gets back, we're going to try and do some more co-op streams throughout the week. So, we'll try and do a couple hours of Borderlands, or a couple more hours of Final Fantasy XIV, or maybe a race throughout the week instead of on the weekend, whenever we've got time. But with all that out of the way, let's get into what we're here for. We're going to play some Human Revolution. We're just going to play on normal. Because I know I'm not good enough to play on hard. I've never been really good at FPSs, even though this is a sort of RPG FPS. And I'm not too much of a chicken shit to play on, just tell me a story. So give me a challenge. And I think I'm just gonna do... I think I'll do pacifist style. Might have to tweak the audio because it's kind of loud.
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with Montreal. The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort, and the public will be primed for our recall.
And the clinics?
We control their birth rates. They will do as we say.
I still think we should wait for the referendum.
We can't afford to wait. America's Science Board convenes next month.
But the mood among the delegates is shifting. I'm positive that given more time...
No. By going public with this discovery, Sarif is forcing our hand.
The world will not change overnight just because David Sarif willed it. Besides, we can do nothing until our biochip is ready.
I thought you said you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue to gather in front of the Capitol. Most are demanding that Congress severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities. This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert David Sarif that his firm may have discovered a way to make human-controlled evolution available to all. Sarif Industries researchers are set to arrive in Washington tomorrow to defend their claim. But for tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal. It's too exposed. Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
Idiot.
Something wrong?
No, not for me, it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it. Come on, Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC and... Adam, you're there. Good, good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you part way.
Let's see what we can find in the room. So, got some science mumbo jumbo.
David's waiting, Adam. We shouldn't keep him.
Just
Are
say,
you coming?
In a second.
Darrow may not attend a Washington science hearing. Sources close to billionaire Hugh Darrow say that Pangaea, the Arctic installation designed to stem the advancement of global warming, is near completion. Citing the need to oversee the project himself, Darrow is yet to confirm his attendance at the National Science Board hearing in Washington, D.C. Washington braces for historic augmentation hearings. Police are bracing for massive demonstrations tomorrow
Please,
on the National
Adam.
Mall project.
I'm nervous enough.
Warning. This lab is for authorized personnel only.
What did you mean back there, Meg? About how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
Yeah, I'm
There's
sure.
something I should know. About this place, about Sarif.
Megan,
Hold on.
we're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay. But the increased neural peptides coming from the PDOT cluster could be throwing off your calibrations.
Right. I'll double check that.
I can't believe you were asking about David. You've been here long enough to know of... Eric! You wouldn't be avoiding me, would you?
I wouldn't dream of it, Dr. Reed. I think I know why Declan's readings are off.
Too many peptides?
I'm thinking the glial tissue breakdown we noticed after splicing in the repressive protein might be the cause. If we had a better cytometer...
We might get a more accurate reading that confirms your theory. I'll ask David to consider it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe they'll throw in another cappuccino maker.
The
important stuff.
Adam. The work we're doing is good. We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Yeah, except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
You're doing
It's
good.
not all
Just another hour to go.
We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Damn it!
Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
For Washington? Huh.
As military man, the old
Dr. Reed.
typhoon.
This is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress on the Typhoon.
Yes, thanks to Vasily, actually.
As I was saying, sir, the Typhoon uses a modified combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls.
And the backblast problem?
Solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here, watch. Go ahead.
Impressive. How soon till it's ready?
I'm afraid I have to run, but Vasily has all the details, General.
Of course.
We still have some work.
You're right. The teacher would just love having one of those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts keep us afloat, but neural augmentations that make you think faster, react quicker, they can really improve a life. Everybody's lives. David's talked about it for years.
Unfortunately,
He is a talker.
He's a good man.
Unfortunately, while they could do a lot for the good of humanity, people will always try to use them for their own things. And thank you for the follow, Fro Jordis. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but I appreciate it all the same.
How far are you going?
Diane's office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick. He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plants.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced in the yard. Like you always said you were going to.
Yeah, never got around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things. Adam, there's something
Good evening.
Pritchard.
I do like Pritchard.
So, are we all ready for
Pritchard, however you pronounce
There's
it.
Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Just like...
Sure.
He's just a douchebag, but...
Did I
don't know.
interrupt something, Jensen?
You fixed that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. Want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. Seraph has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you both. Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is the newest in encrypted GPL trackers. It transmits data to our dedicated server.
I don't care what it takes. I want you, Darrow, in Washington, by my side.
The man doesn't jump for anyone. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Senators love this guy, Lyle. The hearings will go much smoother with him there. Big day for us tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes, sir. Capitol Police will escort us to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good, good. How's our girl holding up?
She's
I would like that chess set.
All she has to do is show
I
her
kind of do
research.
want like a really
She
good
explained it
chess
to you?
set. I mean,
No, really.
I'm not really good at the game, but I do like playing
It's
it.
incredible. All those purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA.
I mean, which side is which on that would be
It's
kind of
safer and
hard.
easier
Though
than
apparently
anything
that is a
Darrow
real
ever
chess
did.
set.
Environmental malfunction.
Uh-oh.
Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
Let me know what you find. Athena, get someone to shut off the damn racket.
Yes, sir.
suitcase. He's ready to go. 0451.
Hurry up, Adam. What is 0451?
Pritchard, where's Megan? She report in yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the microchem labs. I think she's running.
Damn. Must have been a serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on her?
I'm trying, but the intellicams aren't responding. There's interference coming from somewhere. Find out what's happening, Jensen. Hurry!
Pritchard?
Alright, I'm just gonna quickly turn the volume down just a little bit. We're gonna... There. Dialogue will stay as is. Sound effects so turn down to there. Stayed as it. Cool. Hopefully I don't have to turn it down.
Pritchard!
That is a slow run. Well, those guys got fucked up. E. No. Oh wait, it's click to throw. That's right. I'm thinking Portal style, where you gotta, you know, you swing it around to throw it, not just click. Now how do we... I can't remember how to take cover, so let's do this.
When the lead starts to fly, it's wise to take cover. This will protect you from bullets and explosives. To shoot, peek out from behind your cover spot.
Ah. That's kind of janky. I am not a good shot. Yeah, I took him out. Good. No looting. This music, though. Can't risk anyone trying to be a hero.
Nearest source of disturbance.
See, that was some better shooting. Don't expect a lot of that, though. FPS is not my strong suit when it comes to gaming. That's the thing. I don't know why they didn't try to kill me. I mean, it was probably pretty easy for her to kill. It's a good thing this section has unlimited ammo, or I'd probably be pretty screwed. There we go. That one punch fucked me up. Though I did get punched through a wall. A wall of glass even. So probably bulletproof glass at that, so yeah, that's not surprising that I got fucked up.
CT probe shows the bullet caused severe hematoma. We need to repair that artery.
Now we get an intro cutscene similar to Mass Effect 2. Get all this sciencey stuff implanted into us.
Come on, Adam. Stay with us.
Though, this is a bit more realistic than what they show you. Well,
he's not good to know like this.
yeah, I suppose, than what they show in ME2, because they actually show, like, humans and buzzsaws and needles. Whereas in ME2, it's just like, put nanites in him! That'll fix the problem! Nanomachines.
Steady. He doesn't need that.
Nanomachines.
What's that cyber arm prosthesis?
I love you.
Haven't you lost enough people today?
I'm sorry.
We're seconds away.
So the reality of that is, if he was actually unconscious, he would not be able to scream.
His body can take it. Miraculous.
I think we got him, Doctor.
Give him the info link. Fine. Give me the telecom package.
Deus Ex, Human Revolution. Director's Cut. I wonder how badly I'm going to screw things up. That is the $1 trillion question. 6 months later. Well, we got a 6-month vacation, so that's pretty good. Lens made in Japan. I would really like that coat that he wears. That thing looks really good.
David. You in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to put you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
Mr. Jensen, I didn't think you'd... Wow. I guess you hear about the break-in. Did you need directions or something?
It hasn't been that long, Cindy. I may not look the same, but my memory's pretty intact.
Oh, I didn't mean... I mean, of course, your memory's fine, sir. It's just that well, things have been switched around a lot ever since the... Well, since the...
Ever since the first attack?
Yes, sir. The lab floors were pretty much demolished. We're rebuilding them, but most of our researchers are working off-site now. Everyone else has been shuffled around, so if you need help finding someone...
I don't suppose we moved the helipad, did we?
I don't see how we could have moved it. Oh, you're teasing me. Very funny, Mr. Jensen. Go up the stairs to the second floor, then around the cafeteria to the exit. I think I saw Farida heading there earlier.
Where's the tech lab?
It's not really a lab, sir. It's more of an office with a lot of computer equipment shoved in it. Mr. Pritchard complains about it all the time. Go up the stairs behind me and take a right. You'll find it near the end of the hall.
What other
You said everyone's been moved around?
Almost everyone. Who were you looking for?
Has my office been moved?
No, sir. You still have that great view of the lobby. Mr. Pritchard wanted it, but Mrs. Margulis put a stop to that. Up 2 floors and make a right.
And is Seraph's
I need to
office
get to
the same?
Seraph's office.
Oh, he and Mrs. Margulis are still in the penthouse. You can use the elevator at the left wing of the building to get there.
Thanks.
That's what I'm here for. Anything else, sir?
I'll find my way.
If you say so. It's good to have you back, sir.
Alright, let's go talk to Pritchard.
Why is David keeping the SWAT team from going?
Jensen, I knew the boss had an ace up his
Welcome
sleeve.
back.
Good to
I
have
thought
you
you were
back.
still in recovery.
Working on some special
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Seraph is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
Ooh.
If you got a problem with me, Pritchard, why don't you just say it and get it over with?
Why no, Jensen? I don't have a problem with you. If anything, I blame myself.
The mighty Pritchard blaming himself. That's gotta be a first.
I'm the one who told Sarif we needed a physical security team to protect us. If he'd read my report closely enough...
Wait a second. Are you saying it was your idea to hire me?
Not you, Jensen. I wanted Dynacore, Sharp Edge, or Bell Tower. All the top private security contractors were on my list, but Sarif wanted somebody in-house. And so did Dr. Reed.
Lucky for you, I'm gonna ignore that comment. We're done here.
Let's not push our luck.
As enjoyable as this little chit-chat has been, isn't Sarif?
Some sort of circular device. Our model is a cybernetic. In our cybernetic. Blade of Shintaro, sort of motorbike. That's cool. And good old Final Fantasy 27. So, fun fact: the word fantasy can't actually fit on that poster at that size. That's why they cover it with the girl's head. Right. Let's check out our menu, shall we? Also, I have no idea how I'm going to upgrade myself.
Adam, how close are you to the helipad?
Almost there.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you... 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board,
Wish I could
arguing
have-
with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant
Wish I could
surrounded,
have,
but Mr. Seraph wants
Jensen's
you to go
eyes.
in first.
Or even
You
just
all
his
set here?
glasses.
Because the sooner we take off, the better it will
But,
be for everyone.
As someone who has a visual impairment, having cybernetic eyes would be pretty badass.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
I told Farida to put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
Nah, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam, I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented Adam, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
All right, so how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
I'm not sure. Let's go.
I'm not looking to start a firefight in there, just neutralize them.
Okay, but just make sure those bastards don't wake up and warn their friends. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open, high ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance, or up close?
Give me something with distance. If I get too close, I'll take them out personally.
Just try not to break anything expensive. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
Alphabet agencies. Jazz. Military grab. Secure the enter the manufacturing plant, secure the hostages. Let's look around here.
You ready to go in? Good. Jesus, finally. Seen a few of them coming out for a smoke.
Painkillers, they do. What did generic crap I just picked up do? Famine. Use replenishes a single energy cell and back. Killers. Use gain temporary increase of 25 health points up to maximum.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. What the hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there, heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
Yeah, which I'm looking around for. I don't think it's this area that we get to.
Yeah, everything seems under control. No sign of SWAT. No sign of anyone.
How do I move you? Yeah, I did hold E. So take your gun. Gun darts. Not the most useful considering I don't have a stun gun.
Yo, someone there? Yo, if you in here, you better come out. Time to unload! I'm coming to get you!
Oops. Alright, I was gonna reload my last autosave because I didn't want to kill people. Hopefully it's not too far. Alright, good.
Yeah, everything seems under control. No sign of SWAT. No sign of anyone.
That's how I got onto the roof. What's the button for quick save? No. Or was keypad? Save F5. Not hitting anyone. Because of the stupid little thing in front of me. I see. We're gonna try that again. There we go. Hopefully I find some more trank rounds. Because I'm running low. Probably didn't need to shoot all of them, but hey. Each one is 10 experience. Oh, they're sold. Alright, now I need to... this took me so long to figure out. That is... that's a wooden crate, though, isn't it? I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, no, didn't think so. Nope, can't pick that up. Yeah, those are two wooden crates, so you need a metal crate to get over that. I mean, I suppose I could just try running for it. I don't think this is gonna work either. Yeah. Alright, F5. Oh, that did not work. Alright, let's latest save. Let's use the painkillers. See if getting myself a bit more helpful can get there. Oh, you gotta use them from the menu. Oh, no. Alright. Might work if I can manage to hit the button quick. No. If I still had the crate, I might be able to make it. Don't. The crate's left. You can't walk. Ow. Alright, so they're all downed. See, there's a metal crate around here that I can find. Though I doubt it would be on this side, considering, you know, if I'm already down here, then... Got rifle rounds. What about in here? Oh, this is the stealthy way inside. Alright, well I can't figure out how to get up that way, so I guess I'll take this way. Unfortunate, because I would have liked to take the roof exit. I think there's a Baraxis point up there.
Pritchard, I'm in. The door worked just fine.
I'm happy for you. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
How many shots do I have left? 4. Okay, so we're not gonna waste those. Wait, do I have a stun gun yet? No. I have a shotgun. That's not very quiet. Come on, buddy. Turn around. Rifle ammo, revolver ammo. See, no, those are just regular boxes. Line down. Phil, we've got more problems with the line in a 9th floor. The rig is down, and we need someone to take a look ASAP. I don't want to be the one to hold up production. It'll be my head on the block if this isn't fixed yesterday. This is news to me. Should have been Moody. I'll take overtime. Hello all. Management realizes that you have all been working long hours in the drive to fulfill recent military contracts. We recognize your increased efforts and we thank you for your unswerving dedication to getting the job done efficiently and with pride. The current increase in workload will last only 2 more weeks. On behalf of Seraph Industries, thank you for your patience. Athena. This is news to me. It should have been Moody. I'll talk to him later. We will send a guy over now with the copper. Should be half an hour max. TK. Philip Mancus. Troy, we need copper wires. Stat, don't know where your guy was this morning, but never got... Ooh. Alright, well, ladder... Yeah, so let's take that. Tranquilizer darts, that's what I'm after. Oh, trank darts. I think that is where I would have came in if I took the roof.
Son of a bitch! We need help here! God damn!
What the fuck is that?
There we are. I think that's all of them. Anyone else in the map? When I get up there. Ooh, some more trank dart. Why do I always overfill things?
Hey, get up! What the fuck's that?
Oh, I suppose I could start killing people. Over ammo.
I see you, Crow! I'm gonna get you, asshole! Where'd he go? You gonna make me come and get you? That's bullshit! I see you, Crow!
Get some whiskey.
He ain't here. Stay ready in case he shows again.
And I could just go kill Happy. And every time I hear that, alright, let's go loot this room. Crap in it. Or possibly a whole bunch of crap in it. Close the damn door. That rifle round. Concussion grenade. Stun gun. Pity I don't have a stun gun. Ooh, some trank darts. being very, very quiet.
Jensen, I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it. But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually. Pritchard out.
Let's do some hacking. Alright, so...
Access granted.
Purity first. Did I gain a level? No, I didn't. I think so. Italy XP 1000 XP. No, I can't. Don't think so. No.
Jesus Christ, you killed him, man!
He asked for it. He kept calling me a big...
No way, no way! I am not going to prison for this!
Hate to tell you this, Shred, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last Skinner in here who buys it.
Shut up, J-Ro. Trevor, you gotta calm down. Help me find something to cover him up with.
I'm telling you, man, these handle lovers deserve what's coming to them.
Now I know there's a way to get through here without killing anyone, or even tranking anyone. You've just got to be careful. Maybe I'm thinking of the next room like this, where you can get up onto the ceiling. Just gonna wait for this guy to pass by. I can open that door without seeing me. And this would be such a nerve-wracking thing to do. Security systems. They're telling me about cameras.
After guards, security systems will be your prime area of concern, as they will trigger alarms that bring about heightened security.
Coming in here to dig up shit is one thing, but to take innocent people hostage?
Keep it down, man. No one's taking anyone hostage.
So why do we lock them workers up in Assembly Room 1? To make them feel comfy?
Smart. Just wait for Zeke's orders.
All I'm saying is I ain't trying to shoot up anyone who ain't aiming at me. You hear? Just...
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Seraph Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken hostage, and the entire city holds its collective breath. I doubt I need to remind you folks that this is the second time the biotechnology firm has been attacked. The first time, 6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research.
Jeez, what the fuck is that?
Quiet.
Reporting to you live from Picus. Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit.
Let's fix up mine. I don't know why I can't take that off. What? Right, I know what's going on. Shitty. You're a pistol.
Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Seraph Industries plant. Factory workers...
So, you know, somewhat stealthy. Like a dog. Right.
Access granted.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, it feels weird to leave him alone. Like, what's he looking for? Proof that these fuckers are lying to us, I guess. Just
What
like Zeke
the
said.
shit?
Hope Zeke knows what he's doing. Me too, man. Me too.
What the shit happened there? I'm gonna reload that save.
I don't know about the hacker dude. He's dark. Yeah, it feels weird to leave him alone.
There's some guy shooting down something.
These fuckers are lying to us, I guess. Just like Zeke said. I hope Zeke knows what he's doing. Me too, man. Me too.
Yeah, this is what I was remembering, and I thought it was in the last room. I want to go upstairs because there might be something up in there. Not, I'll just reload my save. Yeah, there's a way to get up onto those, but I can't remember exactly how. Right, let's just save. Go through here. That didn't work. Turn around, buddy. And it's so be nice if they'd give me a stun gun. Would be oh so very nice. Nothing it.
What was that?
You didn't see anything.
If you're here, you better come out.
Let's just reload that, shall we? For that guy to turn around. That guy to turn around. I suppose the question is now, what do I want to upgrade? down multiple opponents. Take down 2 opponents at once. Smart vision. See through walls. And a user knows exactly when enemy combatants will drop out of their alerted state and relax. Flash suppressant protects the effects of concussion grenade. Pretty useful. That was the radar range. Social and hands-on. It's by the social and hands-on. It requires 2, not by the social. That also costs 2, so we can't buy that. It's 2. It's basically anything that... I think anything that we don't have already costs 2. We can upgrade something. I got a ping. Let's see what it is. I think I'm just gonna sit on that Paraxis point. Let me just... no, I won't check with that. Oh, no stun gun for the stun gun ammo I've got.
Step away from the console. Now! Help me! Son of a bitch! Pritchard, you still there?
Where else would I be?
Patch me to Seraph, now.
Is this Nintendo going live?
Adam, it's David. You got the Typhoon?
Yeah, but you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub, in case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's pressuring me to let them off the leash. Find them before they do, and deal with them.
Sniper rifle ammo. Where dust I go? I go that way. Shh. So quiet. Mouse couldn't tell. Wrong way. Like the total wrong way. Cams. I missed the chance to save the people. That's okay. Jesus Christ. And I actually wanted to save those people, but hey, what are you gonna do? Why is there revolver ammo just like in this random office? Yeah, I missed my chance to save the hostages. Unfortunate, but
I don't even know what any of this stuff means.
what are you gonna do? Alright, now here comes the situation. What dost we say?
Don't lie to me! I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian. But I will if you don't give me a choice.
If you didn't want to hurt anyone, you should have stayed home tonight.
Oh, look! Seraph's attack dog! You're here to clean up before the police bust in? He thinks we're breaking the law. Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Ah! Back off, Hunter! I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is here, but I gotta check things out. So me and la vieja, we're leaving.
Take it easy. I've got as much interest in finding out who's behind this as you do. I won't stop you.
What are you doing? No! No!
Quiet, puta! Don't make the man do nothing stupid. You just stay back, and we'll all be fine, Cholo.
No, did that wrong.
Police!
See if we can. Yeah, okay, good. Skip this cutscene.
You know I can't let you go with her.
Stand down, Hanser! I told you, stand down or this bitch is dead!
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right! I'm a decorated vet, and I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady's my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
Are you stupid? I don't work with dogs. God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
You're doing better than you think. You're still standing, and that's more than the hacker was expecting. You said you're a vet, so I know you've got the balls to handle this. You don't need the civilian to get you out of here.
You got a good point there. But still, I've got to exploit my advantage. And as long as I hold on to this lady here, you and the cops will be way too scared to come near me. Face it, you got outmaneuvered.
The only thing the cops are focused on right now is the safety of the civilians. Same as you. You've risked your life to do what's best for other people. You're not some drive-by banger.
Right. Like I need the approval of somebody who sold his soul to the biomod industry. You know what? I'm done talking here. The sorry son of a bitch who lied to my brother messed with the wrong family. Now I'm gonna track down everybody and anybody who helped them and laugh while I rip their fucking heads off. And there ain't nothing you or anybody else in this world can do to stop me.
You've got more honor than the man who betrayed you. You're not gonna let your brother down like this. The hacker was expecting civilians to be in the building tonight. You were supposed to take hostages and force the cops to silence you permanently. But you're smarter than he is.
Enough. I don't know why you're trying to butter me up, and I don't care. But for once I agree with you, Skinner. You'll never be anything until you give up all those phony ultralimbs and live like a real human. But me, I am a great man. And I need to clear my name. So me and the human shield are going now, for real.
Nope. Try that one more time.
You know I can't let you go with her.
Stand down, Hanser! I told you, stand down or this bitch is dead!
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right! I'm a decorated vet, and I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady's my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
Are you stupid? I don't work with dogs. God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
I'll try and
You're
emphasize
doing better
again.
than you think.
Then I'll try
You're
and
still standing, And that's more than the hacker was expecting. You said you're a vet, so I know you've got the balls to handle this. You don't need the civilian to get you out of here.
You got a good point there. But still, there's no way I could put my trust in you. You're on the same side as the cops. They got me completely surrounded and there's nothing I can do. I'm all alone in here.
The cops will be looking after civilians. They're too busy to worry about you. But if something happens to her, you will get their attention. Their priorities will shift, and all you'll accomplish is getting yourself killed.
That sounds reasonable, but I don't know. The cause is blowing up all around me. My brother's at risk, all because of what that traitor did to us tonight. I've got to fix it, but I can't when I'm stuck in here with you.
Listen, the hacker's plan was for you to die. He knew there would be civilians here tonight. He thought of everything. He used your brother because he knew you would trust him. That's how well he knows you. He expected you to take a hostage, just like he knew the cops would kill you for it.
You're right. Damn! You know, he even asked me once about hostages. I told him I would if I had to. I thought I had to here, but I can't afford to, can I? Go on, get out of here. You're free to go. I did what you wanted, so let me go. I got Blade here too, I say.
I've got as much interest in finding out who's really behind this as you do, Cabron.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll owe you one. But I promise you this, someone's gonna pay.
I'll look over there. Adam! Adam, what's happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is gone, boss. But I'm pretty sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet Farida on it.
What about the hostages? Shouldn't I?
There's nothing you can do, son. So I couldn't save them.
Yeah, I missed my chance of that. And I don't want to go all the way back to the beginning to do it. But let's upgrade something. We're gonna buy the social pack.
Not quite what you signed up for, is it, Jensen?
Excuse me?
Sneaking into your own factory to hide stuff while the boss holds the cops at bay? Don't get me wrong, I love Mr. Seraph. I just hate it when contracts become more important than people. I thought you did too.
I do. But things don't always go according to plan, Malik. I did what I could.
I'm sure you did. You ready to go?
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in.
You wouldn't be as upset with me if I'd saved the civilians. She wouldn't be as upset with me if I'd saved the civilians, but I honestly couldn't remember. I don't remember how. I think it's in the first room, you go up the second set of stairs. But if you go in there, you set it off. It's a bit of a tricky thing to save. There's a couple of different ways to do it.
New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like, you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
I'm not gonna lie and say they didn't come in handy back there. But like you said, I didn't choose to get augmented.
So it'll take some getting used to. I get it. But don't be surprised if the boss keeps pushing you to get more.
Why? What do you mean?
You know how he is. He thinks augmentations are the be-all, end-all of everything. And he can't understand why someone wouldn't want to become more than human.
Megan used to say the same thing.
I'm not surprised. The research she was doing was pretty damn inspired. Might have convinced a lot more people to give what we make here a try.
If that bastard hadn't killed her.
Listen, Jensen. I know you want to find the men who attacked us, and so do I. If I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about
Look
the
at that
first
triangle
attack.
chin.
Fine. Ask away.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
We're burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the Intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us,
they were gone.
Whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
I'm gonna find them, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later, then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
I'm gonna be honest, I think those eyebrows going over those, going under those, like, lenses/sunglasses would be very uncomfortable.
I think it's disgusting how public opinion has turned on David so quickly. Like it's his fault these lunatics keep attacking us.
People seem to think we're hiding something.
Only because Eliza Kazan keeps spinning it that way. Seriously, it used to be that when David talked, all of Detroit listened. What happened?
What happened is that David made too many promises he couldn't keep. 20 years ago, Detroit was on its last legs, remember? And Seraph Industries promised to pick it back up.
Oh, like one company and one man can do that by himself. They're a bunch of ungrateful hacks, if you ask me. Adam, I heard you were back, but I just didn't believe it. Gosh, you look good.
Hey, Jensen, heard about what happened in Milwaukee Junction tonight. Is it true they were really after the Typhoon?
I don't buy for a second he was with Purity first. I think someone slipped him into Sandra's group to manipulate those thugs.
Yeah, but who? Who would know we were developing the Typhoon?
The same people who attacked us last time, Roy. I mean, come on. We were testing it when they broke in.
All right, I'll give you that. So what? You think a foreign government is behind this?
Governments aren't the only ones hiring mercenaries these days. Isolé, Kusanji, Taeyong Medical. Any one of our competitors could be behind this.
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself, come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the Typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the Typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way. Don't you have somewhere to be, Jensen? I'm sure Sarif is expecting your report.
Yeah, I'm gonna take your little candy bars, buddy. So you're a jerk. Hey! Making the motorcycle. Probably should have noticed that when I first came in. I didn't, because I'm stupid. Not like a Roomba or something. Yeah, it is.
What do you mean? Right. Well, lucky.
Log. Ah. Right, we got A. Jensen Mandrake.
Jensen was there to recover it.
Adam, I really don't mean to bug you, but I think I've got another suspect in those neuropazine thefts. I caught Denzel Mitchell going over my stack of VersaLife purchase order. He said he needed to verify the legal address for contractor David wanted to, but he'd have that address on a dozen correspondents already. For a lawyer, you'd think he'd be able to come up with a better defense. So door code is 1364, by the way. So Denzel Mitchell 1364.
Eliza Kassan saying the situation in Milwaukee Junction is over.
Hey, Kikubs, how you doing?
Really?
No, I haven't. Took me a second to realize what you were talking about. I'm not opposed to being spoiled, so you don't have to worry about that. It's just I generally don't go looking for it. Oh well. Besides, I still don't know much. I don't know a great deal about CS3. Oh, that's good. I knew that I knew that we were getting some more of the Disguise cast in CS3, but it's good to know that we're getting more.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew Agate and Tita were making their way into CS3, but it's good to hear that we're getting more of the Disguise cast in 4.
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him with Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Can't hurt to get a checkup.
Have they released any more of the story?
Listen, about Sanders.
CS4 yet?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, all I know about CS4 is that, Fuck, I forgot the main character's name. Shit, it's been so long since I've looked into any of it. All I know is the main character starts off in prison or some jazz.
I'm hoping it'll pay off for us later. Sanders was furious when he found out his hacker was augmented. He's not gonna rest till he finds out who set him up.
Oh, and you're naive enough to think he'll share the information when he gets it. I thought you were ready for this, Adam.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, because so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You've still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
You got it.
Reen, that's it. Well, Estella's also probably there so that Joshua won't just go, well, I deem him a threat, let's kill him. But yeah, you can't really have one without the other. Sure.
Adam, were you just speaking to David? I didn't know he'd finished his call. Is everything okay?
As well as can be expected.
Right, like I know what that means anymore. The phone's been ringing off the hook ever since Bill Taggart's little press conference this evening.
Taggart. Sarah was speaking about him when I walked in. What's the founder of the Humanity Front saying about us now?
Oh, he's all sincere this time, denouncing all the violence that's been committed against us, offering to come here in person to express his deepest sympathies.
Right. No wonder the boss seems grumpy.
Can you blame him? If it were up to Luddites like Taggart, you would have died on that operating table. The problem is, he knows how to play on people's fears.
Tampering with human biology can be pretty scary.
Tell that to all the war amps whose lives have been improved because of it. But if Taggart has his way, if he can sway popular opinion enough, then the United Nations will be forced to take a stand. Mark my words. That man is trouble.
Alright, sorry about this. Gonna have to alt-tab for a quick second. See what we got here. Ah, nice. These are all pretty good looking stuff. I gotta say, I do like that art more than the Evo art for them. I wasn't a big fan of the flattened down hair that they had in Evo.
Adam Jensen, please report to your office. Adam Jensen?
Alright, so go stand. Yes. And you know, getting to see good old Renee, whatever, smug face is always nice.
Man, what am I doing here? This is nuts. Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ,
yeah, I know.
And now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around.
Didn't she
How about you, Corella?
join
You okay?
the family
I don't know.
in the...
I fucked up.
The one we
I mean
don't have?
bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs,
Pairs of AO and...
we started sneaking
It's
out
you?
some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
They're not even subtle about it in this. What are the quest details?
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you. Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills.
Nice.
You might have to look around
That'll
for an
be
alternate
fun.
path. Maybe use the fire escape.
Considering, like, everyone in... Since everyone in that part of the world fears Cassius.
How about Tyndall? Can't you reason with him?
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy.
Erebonian.
I mean, the guy's like a rock.
I gotta replay through the
You'd
Tails
need a
games. I'm
Casey aug
losing
or
stuff.
something to crack him.
I got it covered. Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
Neuropozyne. What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
It's not a no.
All right. Tell me more.
Really? Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for.
I'll get there
security
eventually.
footage will
I'll just
probably
take the
be on
sweet
his
ass
apartment
time.
computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Enzo Mitchell. They're down here. It's down here. Oh, this is the stairway. There's no door. You mean Exceed President? Oh, yeah, Falcon, sorry. Yeah. I knew what I meant. Exceed's the people they sell through, Falcom's the designers. Right. Yeah, well, they've already brought over, like, 5 of them to us, so there's no reason the Cold Steel 3 and 4 should... And there's no reason we shouldn't get Cold Steel 3 and 4. Well, as far as I know, there's no reason we shouldn't get Azure and Zero. But then again, I haven't exactly looked into that, so... I don't really have as big a problem with Nissa as most people do. I will happily agree that they screwed up quite heavily on the latest East game, but I've bought games from Nissa since Disgaea 1, and there hasn't been a Disgaea that I haven't liked, so they don't always fuck up.
Josie Thorpe. She's the plant manager.
Right, Josie. Yeah, I know.
What quests do I have? Yeah, but people raise hell on them for that, as you stated, so with a game like... Hell, they shouldn't have been allowed to get away with that with ease.
Oh, Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and
Well,
Megan
East
were
is a
together long enough.
bit of a niche game. It does have quite the fan base, just like Treos does now, so
I don't know.
if they screw it up, they're
guess I'm
going
just
to
not
get
ready.
a lot of stuff flung at
This is
them.
where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
I guess it's not meant to be easy. It seems there's just no right way to deal with something like this. And I can't even begin to imagine how things have been for you.
Yeah.
After all you've been
Well,
through.
yeah, I understand it's big in Japan.
A lot of things changed 6 months
But
ago.
outside of Japan, it's
Get over
not
how
nearly
much
as
they've
big.
changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you
That's what I mean
handle
by
all of
niche.
this?
I do what I have to do, augmented or not.
You seem very pragmatic, Adam. Maybe you should be careful not to trivialize such traumatic changes.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
Yeah, so do I, Kick-Ups.
Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies.
I'm not a big fan
and then I met this
of Call of
detective,
Duty
a man
or
called Chase.
the
He
10
agreed things
the
weren't
10 different
handled by
versions
the
of
book,
Black Ops.
although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more.
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. You're not the same, Adam. And we've yet to see if it's for better or worse. But I know you loved Megan. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
Alright, so what quest shall I focus on? Let's focus on... Focus on this guy. What's money in them?
I don't really have anything against it. I just think it's disgusting.
I don't. Thanks for stopping by, Kick-Ups. Appreciate it.
You don't need to take drugs for the rest of your life when you have a tattoo.
Well, I think what you do to your body is up to you.
Yeah? Well, when everybody's done doing what they want, what
Oh. Ow.
Welcome to the Detroit Automated.
Nope. I wish I saved the people. Oh well, I have to do better if I ever play through this game again. Gun shop.
You got anything you want to buy or sell? I'm the guy you want to deal with.
Yeah?
Everything's on the computer, right at your fingertips.
We're gonna sell some jank. Alright, let's get rid of this. Don't need whiskey. Wine. Some trank rounds. By 10. I can look into. Oh, it's. Would like to buy a stun gun, but apparently I don't have those.
See you soon.
Access available. Box. Is it under strength? Yeah, it's under strength. So much stuff I want to increase at some point.
Grayson hooked me up with some real tight merch. Get in my face now.
I'm thinking about getting my pit bull amended. Get him some cyber paws, cyber pants.
This city is one big gutter. It always will be.
You think this is bad?
I've been limping for 10 years. Don't I got the right to get enhanced? No. And even if I did, how the hell am I gonna afford that drug? Neuropopazine.
Neuropazine.
Whatever. Gotta pay off the ass.
Let's hack the door. Another code? I do not think so. Gonna hack. Hacky, hacky, hack. I can't hack. And well, I could, you know, cheat and look it up. I'm not gonna do that. Nothing up here. I mean, I could go through this building. Nothing I can do. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Hey, gangers.
The guy you want to deal with is over there. The guy you don't want to deal with is standing in front of you.
Oh. Let's talk to this.
You want to buy or sell something? It's all on the computer. What you want?
What you got for me, buddy? You got guns? You got stun gun? You got a stun gun? Do you? You have a stun gun? I'm gonna buy that stun gun.
See ya.
See ya. Let's. There we go. Got a stun gun. Got a close range, knock people unconscious weapon as well. Hack you. No. So I gotta increase my security rating. My hacking ability. I got no skills. That ball's got some bounce. Yeah, let's see. Just hit the wrong button. I got no game. What about this? Can I hack this? Oh, no, I cannot hack that. Here we are. Okay, so what the shit was the point? Ah, there, that's... Not there yet, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm watching this guy take a piss.
People been saying arms equal progress. Look at me. I've been progress right out into the street. You hear what that Picus bitch was saying? The resurgence of Detroit.
I think I'm gonna go into this. That's the Chiron building. Let's have a look at my map. You are here. My target. Way over that way.
Welcome to the Detroit Automated.
And I'm just gonna go back. Oh wait, where's the Limb Clinic? Because I can buy another Paraxis point there. Right. Can I mark anything? So the Limb Clinic is just like way on down this way. Ow! Ow! I shouldn't do that, my cat does kind of want.
Approve it. You look like you're built for trouble.
Right, so let's buy a Paraxis point. If I can afford one. Hopefully I can.
Ah, Mr. Jensen. David Seraph told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doc. Shouldn't I be under Opposine shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrodes seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well, Mr. Seraph did ask me to discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Seraph want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally anymore?
You can, if you prefer. But Mr. Seraph did make a generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuro enhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
I will. 1 point received, available, getting things done, nice, 1,000, oh nice, I got a level. No, I don't need Typhoon. Here we go, 5,000, I can afford that. I can't afford another one? I don't have any.
Very well, Mr. Jensen. Use it in good health.
Alright, let's upgrade my security, because that's something I just found out that I need. My hacking. hack level 2. That, and we may as well get hack level 3 as well. So was that quest? Now let's go finish off Lesser Evil, since we should be able to do it.
Protesting is not against the law.
So it's half 4. Alright, so in about half an hour I have to take a short break to feed my cat.
Adam, are you finished at the clinic?
For now.
Good. Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's gotta be another entrance in the side of the building.
Here we are, now I can hack this door. Hackor. Ah, I have nuke. Detectable.
Access granted.
But I can go in this area. Nothing over there.
Access granted.
Can't move fridges yet. Hope for better things to pass in the future. Reading all that. Mr. Tenants. New security gate has been installed. The activating gates code. You're not. Yeah, well. Conversation was automatically saved. Brain, you there? Yeah, Brandy's not going to. I'll take whatever you got. Can we meet? Not a good idea. Gotta keep a low profile. Some pain. Neighbors are gonna complain to the cops. She needs new pause. Please.
I need my new. Wait it. I see you, Crow.
Down he goes. Blackmail footage wasn't on Tim's computer. It's carrying it. It's going somewhere but gas station, 2nd Street. I have no idea where I'm going. Let's break into this guy's place.
Access denied.
Too slow. System lock. Seconds. Let's try that again.
Access granted.
There we go. What's in this fine gent's house? Got a gun. Take that from him. I'll ever use it. Ooh, what's this? There are lodgings you will occupy for the duration of this cooperation. You will use the door with the security lock. Code is 1-2. Ah, interesting. That's what I was expecting. So quiet. Crossbow arrows, cool. Get into the shower. So a shotgun, the item I can just sell.
Access granted.
Yeah, we know that one. Fucked up. Hey boss, I'm really fucked up this time. We told him to keep it cool, that you'd come up with a clean solution, but you know him, his crazy ass temper. Said there wasn't no risk. He was covered in this one might.
Access granted.
What do we got? We got some nuke virus software, we've got some shotgun cartridges. Let's get the hell out of this place. Maybe we'll go upstairs. Nope, I am not good enough to hack this door. And we'll next floor up, see what we've got. Probably. Ah, it leads to the roof. So Should have seen that coming. Let's load later save. Figured it was worth a shot though. So hello, Brian Tyndall.
Jensen? What are you doing here?
I think you know why I'm here, Tyndall. I want Corella's security footage back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm Seraph Industries' chief of security. I'm pretty sure I can find out about an edited security tape, so don't bullshit me.
Ah, shit. Listen, Jensen, I never wanted things to get this bad. I'm not a bad guy. I feel for Corella, I really do. But sometimes, for a good cause, you have to get your hands dirty.
Oh, there's a good cause now?
Oh, I see. You think I'm selling the stuff, right? I understand why this would seem like an obvious motive, especially to an ex-cop. But trust me, you shouldn't always take things at face value. I'm not selling the neuropazine, I'm giving it away.
Giving it away? To who?
To the people who need it. You think everyone gets augmented by choice? No. Shit happens. And then what? You're saddled with neuropazine injections for the rest of your life, and that shit costs money. But what choice do you have? Without the drug, you'll die. Rejection syndrome, crippling pain. That just ain't right. So I did the only decent thing to do. I stepped up.
I can respect that. But blackmail is still blackmail. Corella wants out, and I'm here to make sure he gets out.
Man, this whole thing is becoming way too much trouble. I've even got 2 local pushers on my back because they say my philanthropic actions are undercutting their profit.
That's not your only problem. A gun-toting client was waiting for you in your apartment earlier.
Really? In my apartment? Shit, the dealers probably sent him. Tell you what, I'll deal with the client later. You take care of the dealers, and the footage is yours.
Sort of a beta into alpha. He's sort of, but he's not an omega.
Give me the damn footage, now.
Screw you, man. I've had it with you goose-stepping bastards. You're never getting that footage now.
Let's just load our latest autosave. That wasn't very charming, I might add. I figured we'd try and convince him to give it to us, not just go, ah, oh, god damn it. Alright, where's my latest? Previous autosave. Here we are. Oh, wrong way. Wrongy way.
I'm Sarah. Oh,
no.
Giving
to.
Let's try to appease.
Look, you're right. You're in a tough situation. I wish I can help you out of it, but it's your mess, right? You're the one who's got to step up and do it.
You sound just like my old man. You're lucky I respected the dude. Here's the footage. Guess I gotta face the mess I got myself in.
Thank you. How much money do I have? Alright, I got enough to buy another Paraxis point, so let's go to the Limbo Clinic, which is this way. Then we'll go see what we can do about Megan's mother.
Welcome to Lim International.
Would you say the police were overly violent?
Overly violent?
Big news day in Detroit. A hostage taking and a protest?
Will you be
Might
purchasing
bump
any?
the regulation debate out of the headline slot.
Always a pleasure, sir.
So, do I want to continue upgrading that to level 4? I want to upgrade. So, I just want to hold on to it for a little while. I might increase my backpack size. I'll increase my backpack size. That'll come in handy.
Dr. Chepkowski to OR.
I've never been under anesthesia before. Is it true they stop your heart and the machine does your breathing?
More or less. I know it sounds a little hair-raising, but we do it every day, several times over.
I saw the news this evening. Am I to assume that Seraph has you running around getting shot at again?
It's my job to get shot at. It's his to tell me when.
Does he feel your pain for you too?
He pays for my insurance, so I guess he does.
He pays for many things. This clinic, for example, could not operate nearly as well as it does without the financial generosity of our corporate sponsors. David Seraph being one of them. The same can be said of every limb facility worldwide.
You trying to tell me something, Doc?
Only that everybody, myself included, can be made vulnerable to suggestion if certain pressures are applied. As your doctor, I hope you will remember that the decision to undergo neuroprosthetic surgery must always be your own.
I'll keep that in mind.
I sincerely hope you do.
Raw energy. Right, let's put quests on. We're gonna make the lesser evils, so that's just going in. Okay, so we're gonna go.
Dr. Teasdale to X-ray. Improve their quality of life through mechanical augmentation.
Right, so let's go to Motherly Tie.
Hello there. Well, you must be Adam Jensen.
A keen observation.
Mrs. Reed told me you might pay me a visit. And don't take this the wrong way, but you're kind of hard to miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment. She told me you might have information regarding Megan Reed's case and the attack on Seraph headquarters.
Oh boy, what a mess. Total pissing match. We had the feds on our ass, orders from 3 different departments, and pressure from so many lobbyists it felt like being the scrawny new kid in a prison shower.
It is a very high-profile case. Mrs. Reed said you thought some procedures were overlooked.
You got that right. I mean, you know how it is. Mrs. Reed told me you used to be a cop. There's always cases where you see the lazy officers taking shortcuts. But this was different.
Different how?
Too much stuff got overlooked. People seemed way too eager to jump to conclusions, and every time I was remotely insistent, I got turned down by ranking officers. People wanted to bury this thing fast. That's never a good sign.
Surely you have something more substantial than this.
Yeah, well, that's where you come in. I got a couple of leads I could never fully investigate. I started poking around, but these government-type agents just gave me the creeps. I got scared. Months away from retirement, I didn't want to fuck things up. But you obviously have the means to get to the bottom of this.
So what have you got?
First off, there's a rumor that the order to close the investigation came from higher up, maybe even outside the local department. Anything like that would have passed through Captain Penn. There might be traces of this left on his office computer.
Guess I'll have to pay a visit to the local precinct.
Well, while you're there, there was an officer assigned to the case, Chet Wagner. He's not what you call a choir boy. And when he suddenly got brought on the case, I got suspicious. Somebody wanted him there. And I'm pretty sure he tampered with some of the evidence. You should talk to him. Find out what he knows.
Okay, I'll have a little chat with Officer Wagner.
You'll most likely find him in the lobby. He got retrograded from his conduct, and he takes depositions now. He won't budge easily, but I'm pretty sure you can find some dirt on him on his desktop. His office is on the 3rd floor. You might find something there to help loosen up his tongue.
Anything else worth looking into?
Yeah, when the order came down to close the case, the bulk of the evidence was stashed in a storage locker. Maybe you can find some interesting stuff in there. It's on the alley right next to the station. The code is 4891. But I know an outside agency had access to that locker, so be careful.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's nothing. And, please, don't bother coming back here with details. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to help. But the less I know about this case, the better I'll feel.
That's all I need for now.
Alright. I'm going to take a quick 5-10er while I feed the cat, take out his cat poo, and go to the bathroom myself. So I will BRB.